What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. And once again, kind of just broke even yesterday, maybe went down 1-2 units, but we did pick up a setup last night, or actually this morning. So this guy pushed and then this guy went under. So we're waiting for this Louisiana game to happen. And if these guys go over their projections, which, you know, this is maybe a little free play for you guys can use this 2-man in your slips. This was a VIP play right here. I'll kind of always be down to go down 1 unit with the ability, you know, to then get like a setup or something, because really when we have these 5x's or 10x's, that's when we take big strides in our profit. And yeah, so looking out for this tonight. And then we also got pretty close on some of these here. First of all, we hit this 2-man. We did not hit the protected play. Unfortunately, this is like behind all of these other slips, but did not hit the protected play. Champagne had a really, really bad game shooting. And both of these plays ended up bumping within about 15 minutes of me sending out the video, which is unfortunate. So what I did is I actually left a comment and I said, hey guys, instead of taking this, or I didn't necessarily say instead of taking this, I said another option you have, or I don't really know what I worded it as. I said, hey, these plays already bumped right here. You can take Brooke Lopez over rebounds and then DeMar DeRozan under assists. And this did end up hitting. So I wish I would have took this in the video. And I'm not sure how many of you guys even got this. So I'm not going to like count this as the performance of my VIP or anything like that. But hopefully maybe some of you guys took this and this did hit. Overall on NBA, we did go 3 for 4 if you count these picks. These two hit, and then Champagne was just the one. He just had a bad night of shooting. I think we went 2 for 7. And then what else do I want to go over? So this was the play in yesterday's YouTube video. I talked about the soccer correlation, how correlated these guys are. You can see very correlated. They both hit probably about like 80% of their line right here, because they're on the defenders. You know, the defender and the goalkeeper. They're both playing defense for this for the Houston team. And if they don't have possession, if they're not passing back and forth to each other enough, then they're going to go under. If they are passing a lot to each other, they're going to go over together. So I told you guys they're either going to go over or under together. They went under, unfortunately, but it does happen, right? That's correlation, and that's all we are trying to find. All I'm trying to find is a correlated duo. Correlated duos to pair up together, right? That is all the strategy is. And you know, you guys have probably seen the graph of how well we've done over the past 5 months, but all I'm doing is doing correlation, and I would say 98% of the plays that I pick are from correlation in some way, or some way, shape, or form right here. So unfortunate here. Russ obviously went over his completion total, and I did send this one out to the VIP, so we barely missed this one because of Russ going over. He honestly, you got to give it to him. He had a good game. Giants were kind of always in this game, and really at the end of the day, what happened is Russ had a really good completion percentage. He attempted 28 passes, and he completed 20 of those. So that's like a 73% pass completion percentage, which is really good. The league average is like 64 to 65%. So if he would have been more in that range, we probably would have hit. I wish I would have took his under pass attempts for at least one of these, because he went under his pass attempt total. His pass attempt total was 30.5, and he had 28 attempts, like I said. So if I took his pass attempts here instead of pass completions, which I wish I would have done, because I don't really like taking the same line twice, then this would have hit. But it didn't, and that's my fault. I took his completions, but we live and we learn. You know, maybe going forward we might more focus on pass attempts. And then yeah, this was also pretty close here. You can see this Miles Robinson and Roman. I don't even know how to say his last name, but I was really confident in this duo here, and they led us to 2 3 out of 4s, which sucks. You know, we have some Dota correlation here. I do like it. It just hasn't really been working out for us, but you know, I did really like this. I also took the unders here for these 2 duos here, and yeah, these guys went under. So yeah, overall pretty, I don't know, pretty like middle of the road type day. Like nothing really happened, to be honest with you guys. But that's fine, right? Because some days, really, the strategy is to, some days, especially like on Fridays or Saturdays when there's a lot of football games going on, that's when a lot of these setups are going to occur. We'll go up sometimes 20, 25. My best day I've ever had, we went up 39 units in one day, and that was by hitting 3 4-mans, okay? So when you have a day like that, you could, I mean, that literally could be the whole performance for a whole month, right? It's just having one day where you go up 40 units. So if you guys don't know, I'm a very profitable bettor over the long term. This is about how the month has gone, and tomorrow, actually this month goes to the 31st. So 2 days from now, I'm going to go over like a full detailed how the month went and stuff like that. But for today, I'll just show you these graphs. This is about how the past 5 months has gone. We've honestly been flat for probably this whole week. But again, one of those days that's going to come up is where we just shoot up and just have a phenomenal day. You can see we've done this in the past, right? We shot up, kind of go a little bit flat, shoot up, and then we have days or weeks where we go down sometimes, but then we have days where we always recover and shoot up again. So again, this is over the past about like 160 days now. This is over 1,600 bets. So again, I tell you guys, I give out about 10 bets a day on the VIP. So if you do 1,600 bets divided by 160 days, that is 10 bets a day right there. And I give out like one bet on this YouTube channel, and then I give out another like 10 bets on the VIP. So yeah, this is the performance. If you're interested in getting the VIP, this is very important. The best way to do that, I'll show you guys the two best ways to do it. Normally, or this is the best way in total to get the most free months, but then there is another way that is actually expiring. So you guys have like 2 days to take advantage of that I'll get into also. So first and foremost, all you have to do is text me the word bet to this number on the screen, 512-270-0440, and then I will show you guys how to sign up for Bet Online using my link. You'll put $20 into the website and then take a $20 bet that I will give you for Thursday Night Football. It's going to be Texans versus Jets. I do have a bet for it. We're actually doing really good on the Bet Online bets. Like every time that I send them out to you guys, I even sent out Dodgers money line last night, which I forgot to screenshot. But yeah, if you guys have Bet Online, I probably do send out like one Bet Online bet a day. I don't track it or anything just because it's fairly new, but we've been doing really well on the Bet Online bets I sent out. But yeah, Dodgers money line, that hit last night. But anyway, you guys, I'll have you sign up for Bet Online. You'll put $20 in, and then you will take a $20 entry. And then what I will do is I will Venmo or Cash App you back the $20. Okay, so you're putting $20 in, but I'm Venmo or Cash Apping you back the $20. So it's like it's completely free for you guys. This should take anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes of your time to do this. And after you do that, send me a screenshot of the bet that you took. Again, I'll give you the bet, and then I'll get you 2 free months of my VIP for doing this for me. So really, really important because you'll get 2 months of my VIP. Again, this is the performance of about 5 months, 315, 320 units, something like that. Yeah, so we are very profitable here. Again, I really aim to go up like 50 to 70 units a month. If I'm not doing that, then I'm not hitting the mark. Another way you can get this just for 1 month of my VIP is to text me the word sleeper. And why this is so important is because Sleeper is doing a 200% deposit match up until Halloween. So after the 31st is over, then it'll just go back to 100% deposit match. So if you guys need to get Sleeper, this is the absolute best time to get Sleeper. And this is my performance on Sleeper as well over the past, 2024, I guess. But yeah, easy like $800 because I take like 5 bets on Sleeper a week. And the thing with Sleeper is you can put in $100 today and you will get paid $200 by Sleeper because it's a 200% deposit match. So easy to make money on Sleeper. They're giving you $200 today. If you have $100 and you want to get Sleeper, today is the day to do it because they're giving you a free $200. You can make $200 today by signing up for Sleeper. So again, text me the word Sleeper if you're interested in that. I'll get you 1 month of my VIP, and then text me the word bet if you're interested in getting Bet Online, and then you'll get 2 free months of my VIP here. So let's hop into the first plays of the day. It is Taco Tuesday. So I have 3 plays today. I have a Taco Tuesday slip, and then I do have this slip right here, and then I do have a Better Picks slip as well. So first play of the day. Really like this one here. I'm really excited about this Texas State versus Louisiana game. I do think what's going to happen. Well, let me start out with this Counter-Strike 2-man up here. So we have Counter-Strike. I've really been liking combining these like combos that they have, because what it does is it takes out this luck factor that one player is going to far exceed or far underperform how the game is going, okay? Because if you guys don't know, Counter-Strike is 5v5, so it's 5 people versus 5 people. So if we're able to pair up 3 people together, then it takes out a lot of that luck factor, because sometimes in Counter-Strike, you'll have a guy way underperform, and sometimes in Counter-Strike, you'll have a guy way overperform. And what we're looking for is just consistency, right? So I'm taking the Moors right here. You guys can see that it's a very even game. If you look at the odds, if you look at everything, if you know Counter-Strike, it's going to be a very even game. You can also tell it because these guys kills totals are exactly the same, okay? For 3 of their guys, their kill totals are exactly the same. So it should be a very, very even match, okay? And what do I always say about even matches? If it's an even match, that means it should go the distance, or it should either go the distance, or it could possibly even go into overtime. And the longer a game goes in Counter-Strike, the more kills that happen in that game. So if you guys don't know, Counter-Strike is first to 13 rounds. So whoever gets 13 rounds first, and then the game ends, okay? So potentially the game could be 13-0, and then the game would end. That would only be 13 rounds being played and only 13 rounds of possibility to get kills in those rounds. or the game could go 13-11 and be 24 whole rounds, or if the game ties 12-12, it goes into overtime, okay? So if the game is a longer match, even if it goes into overtime, that is going to mean a lot more rounds and a lot more kills for these guys, okay? So that is how it's correlated Counter-Strike. Really, I bet on it all the time because there's so many Counter-Strike games always going on, and it's very, very correlated. So you can see this slip right here. This game actually was a longer match right here, and these guys both went over. Now, these guys actually underperformed their teams, to be honest with you, but they still went over because it was a longer match. So that's Counter-Strike correlation. And then we do have football correlation down here with Texas State. So I'm taking the under on Jordan McLeod. I'm taking the under on Joey Hobart, okay? Because the worse that the quarterback does, the worse the receiver's going to do. So I did the opposite for Louisiana. I took the overs right here because the better the quarterback does, the better that his number one receiver is. It just so happens to be a tight end. And actually what I think is going to happen is I think Texas State's going to win this game. I think Texas State's going to get up ahead, and I think they're going to have to, they're not going to have to pass as much. So that's why I'm taking the unders. Again, if Jordan McLeod, if he doesn't have to throw very much, if he just doesn't have a good game, then Joey Hobart should go under his total as well. And then that's why I took Louisiana to go over, because I think they're going to have to be passing a lot to get into this game. So first play, second play, really excited about this. We are going to have to wait till Saturday for this. So yeah, just strap up, wait till Saturday. But if Ant Edwards, hopefully he hits his taco. I'm getting very annoyed by some of these tacos and these discounts that PrizePicks is giving out. But hopefully Anthony Edwards goes over. I do like this here. And then we have a full correlated Ohio State trio right here. So we got Will Howard over. We have Mbuka, I think is how you say his name. I always mess up that name. And then we have Jeremiah Smith to go over receiving yards. So I think this is going to be an amazing, good game right here. Ohio State versus Penn State, number 3 versus number 4. If you guys saw how the Oregon-Ohio State game went, it was an absolute shootout, and I think this may happen again. So Ohio State, they always pass a lot when they're behind or when the game is even, right? But obviously it's Ohio State, so they get up normally. They get up quickly, and then once they are up in the game, they just run the ball. They run the ball, they use their O-line, they use their 2 great running backs, and they run the ball, right? But when they're facing really good teams, they're not going to get up as easily. So they're going to be more behind. They're going to be more even match right here. And Will Howard and then Ibuga and then Jeremiah Smith, 2 of the best receivers in college football, so very correlated, right? If Will Howard comes out, he throws for 350 yards like he did in that Oregon game, then both these guys will go over so easily because these are the 2 best targets on Ohio State. So very correlated. Again, I've kind of like coined this term discount +3 right here. And actually we've should have hit 2 of these last week, but the discounts failed us. So really good. I like these slips a lot going forward in on PrizePicks. So second play of the day and then third play of the day is going to be on Better right here. There is a De'Aaron Fox discount. I think his line's normally like 24.5. Now he's discounted to 21.5, and then Kyrie under 4.5 assists because I found this play on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, as I always do with my NBA picks. NBA, you really can't correlate. So I told you guys I correlate like 98% of my picks. This is a very correlated pick. We have a correlation up here, correlation down here. Same thing here. All 3 of these guys are correlated. But with NBA, you really can't correlate it. There's really nothing you can think about that's going to correlate players together. So what I do is I rely on my optimizer, Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, and Kyrie is -150 to go under 4.5 assists. So -150, if you guys know anything about money lines or anything like that, that means he's very likely, like, considering, right, he's very likely to go under this line than over this line right here. -150 means like you're pretty favored to win, right? So under assist right here, really like this on Better, and I use these other apps to just build my bankroll and use these promotions that they give us. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in tomorrow's video.